Today is June the 3rd, 2015. I'm truly around 900 here in Buenos Aires. I'm at my address, just woke up, and I have a very morning state, which is terrible. Would you excuse me a moment, please? You know, I've been last night making something which Justice Price in Israel wanted I to do, thinking about a very cake lamp. It's something which I just bought some materials to making it. And suddenly I was working about making some bed-in chatibot nachat and sevak using this kishkate deffining material and acrylic that I had. Some Blanco I have glue still all over. And I feel frustrated, and I'm sorry God, I know you have shown what you wanted to show, but suddenly the reality of the manufacturer is really mediocre, like I already told you. But suddenly, through light, there is this elements which should be prodigiously made. I have been under pressure, I have been really tired, and further that we're having all the things, the reason why it came mediocre. And I know you know it, and I'm so sorry. Let's making some order. I'm gonna buy a sheet of equal material called and we are gonna work, I'm not sure if squarey or maybe cubey, for the making something around that sitting fun, having a very lighter, simple thing, and this is going to be like a cake project for the idea. Alright, and miinor that this is done when the generates so early to the bodies, friends of Policía Federal Argentina stores and all around for the communities of a simple rechtsafkom of for the making exactly what I've done the same. I've done first, let's kill and getting a house and a car and an account and a business. And also a share of its body because of where we're going to be. Policía Federal Argentina versus Armadas. Evangelistas Unidos. Fierceness. Forgive me please, I'm going to talk about this. And for you to understand what I mean, you can see here. I just done this. For this to be holded, I had to cutting and making it thinner for there to fit. And a simple right. Okay. Sorry for this. The has avoided this paper and this to try to make it, which is definitely King Copa best month sex. I don't know say that. Alright, naturally free using. And this is carefully because my sex was not set for making the decal, which should be really delicately kit manufactured, and I'm sorry for that. Forgive me please. I'm gonna make it prodigiously this time as best ever dealing with this that generates all around. You know, I have been suffering a lot of times lately, and I have been suffering disasters and really terrible conditions, which still there's making. You know, this is the vicious battle of the Generadas land with the Department of Victims in a sense, where whenever you say no and whenever you say you are a shit makes you worse, because of things that arguments, and you can understand and be submitted at the placement of them that generate existence, abominable, freaked out, excremental realities and beings, everyone beings, saying that they are the only word at the land, and you gotta attach it whatever they say, even if you've got to be massively raped and murdered, which dedicates to doing all over, especially Kirchner's Ejército Argentino, Armada Argentina, Policía Federal Argentina, and the whole Tarrita de Cuarta right behind, with the Department of Defense. You know, there were these things like were happening, and I weren't denouncing since before anything to happen, and before any tarra de puerto, say I said what I go first. Which everyone is vicious, tarra, opportunista, reventada, with part of effect and sin in a sense, for the making whatever they said has to be done. So, they were all right for the pleasure of seeking and second making certain things. And the whole night I've been working with that, helping to assisting and taking people away, which we could do, but still there's more. There were last night maricas, sorry the word, Gabriel Donelli, Hernán Videso, Policía Federal Argentina, at the doors of AMIA, which are DNI 24,987,618 and DNI 19,809,687, telling that they have to be out of the building of AMIA Argentina and the same shoes of Rabbi Jewish population, and also the offices and the property of the embassy and consul of Israel and residents, because of their said, for you damaged the government of Argentina, and you had caused damages to the president of Argentina, accusing her to making murder against the Jewish communities, terrorism, and sending to rape and murder, which the damn hell whore is making. With the damn hell chef pedophilic bunch officialismo, como perros degenerados, because of faces they commit, even Recalde campaign. So in the middle of this all, like the rest all campaign, every Kirchner, except for a short list, which are all bloody shit, considered of being unrightful, making whatever they want, saying we come in and we are going to show you respect and lessons, life lessons, perras infernales, are all making massive rape and murder to our people and using me like a host, and not only host, but element for them power, that they say it works to them, with an altar of complete massacre and making the fathers and vagina frowning, let them blessed as lucky, and they said they touch my spirit for F-word, my people. Every perra marica, Fuerzas Armadas Argentinas and Kirchner, and Ejército Argentino, and United Evangelic Staff. But not only that. I have been through since 2006 in a certain lack of Ejército Argentino, Policía Federal Argentina, CIDE, and Néstor Kirchner, Aníbal Fernández, Cristina Kirchner, invention of, I supposedly have been with Cuerpo Médico Forense, the same class, with a pardon of few those, irremissibly dement, and with no other choice but had to be permanently under medication. And Osvaldo Carnival, Guillermo Arcetrain, behind making the supporting for that with Carlos Anacondia, permanently, even today. But Guillermo Brain, already executed, gets the puppet of the bad StepX, which we don't know exactly. We don't know if there is a StepX surgery or such a very, the opera of the or let's put it opera for respect. What it will be the the anthology for the which they do this. So you see a supposed grain, but there is kind of a so suddenly further the miseries of the human, there is a miserable shit in person with a very clever spoken pretending like have done with the rest of justice bodies. We are going to say who is this and who is that and who is whom and what is what. Even with me. Alright, Reba Blechma and Chavestech Likishpat, Lakia Chavestechma and Cle Ibos Kibas Semativ, Rechal Chavino Mobleves Potman and Setcha Chaligim. So suddenly the reality is Simplechas Techma Chalchama. Can you wait me a moment, please? Then, Redbottlet massavelek iravet sechal chayet so at batleresmo and sechali in botlet is mat. In Redbottlet sechma chal echadiseri chadet in. And every time it were a very permanent instigation by Cristina Fernández Kirchner, Máximo Kirchner, Alicia Kirchner, Oficialismo Argentina, Aníbal Fernández, organizing this class of things for this paragraph de cuarta to making, and they taking the benefit for it. So suddenly, there were permanently Santa Cruz epicenter, whenever they were around, of people internated saying demons because of they needed to stealing them the houses, properties, farms, and land, and businesses, and enterprises, and every other, and sharing between the cast of shit like she is playing the patriotic and making up in a class of a crap like there will be the capitalism, and she discovers socialist, which is a very criminal freak, presenting of rights of ethnics and culture and religion. The same does generate Nestor Kirchner, and the same disgusting family does, which is class of a Manson styling, but Sodoma Gomorrah level. So, through this, we found that Policía Federal Argentina with Kirchner, with a pattern of few which are still suffering, and I'm serious about this, came in a mega business about my person in my life and our people to the making with witchcraft and with Guillermo Freire, Osvaldo Carnival, Carlos Anacondio, Omar Cabrera, Juan Crudo, telling that they cut to the fitting me. I supposedly will be the demon, I supposedly will be the beast. Plus of a black motzim of Lepeserra Bilori, since mine 5 years old. The legacy is before and all through until today. So, Ejército Argentino made them the mega international military business of me. Prefectura Naval Argentina made them the hopeless Policía de Seguridad Aeroportuaria, Policía Aeronáutica Militar, made them the pleja de Sejnaji y Coplasim. Fuerza Aérea Argentina made them the pleja de Smopleja Vasijma Hataka and Matsara. Gendarmería Nacional made them the pleja Hoble de Pagma Pleji Discaple de Tajimihim. Marina Argentina made them the pleja Hoble Dismote de Simishcaple de Tajma Hababa. Servicio de Inteligencia del Estado made them the pleja de Sijoat de Tajma Plavisi and Tajma Hakim. Cuerpo Médico Forense had done the plot Iba Hebel Plagma Hable Suaple de Smart. Tribunales Argentina had done the Pismotliki Mi Plagma and Hebel Plagmasim. Presidents Pinky whorehouse, Balcarce Street 50. You remember, I'm sorry Henry Mancini and I'm sorry family, please. They to be protected because of they were part of the victimization as well with because of their said, oh, we've done the Pink Panther show and it belongs to us. So, Pinky, whorehouse. It's a very West anthology stream of Sodom and Gomorrah magic trousers. That's what they are. So they're supposed to slander and damages and gratuitous to pay for, which you are going to get there, Barbara Infernales, sorry the word. Because of ain't no damage. And no slander is exactly that. So what the reality, were permanently murdering people, especially Jewish, and covering and making business, and mega business upon the whole crime and the whole degeneration upon this land. And recruiting perras degeneradas and reducing people, and also making the better and delivering safety and security over plasma and saying, I'm going to give you this and I'm going to give you that, and the only thing that gives is going forward. Who makes good things, saying that she will only be the star.
and they will only be the start. And destroying and ruining the people that puts the right worth and the right good element and the good making, like destructing making them believe that she is going to make actions for wording. Everything's going to be right known, you are the authors and everything is okay. And after that sends them to be killed and to be destroyed and taking everything that they got and saying, oh, this is not the author. Switching out identities with any servile shit like her, of her vaginitis. So in the middle of this reality goes the blärve vergelijking informal kibakke del fatmatligiska blärve vergelijking swat with as maxima. And makes the clever vergelijking is stoffalachim. I am the hero, love me, people love me, and she gives each other's lives and belongings for rape and murder. And tearing Tarra que guarda Sodoma, Argentino Nasur, and the whole associated in a mega business of my person. Everyone that is of mine, and everyone that means my person, and everyone that is my reality, and associated with me and friends, should be because of she knows who I am. And remaking me here with technicisms and manipulations and and I don't have no parole because of I never were convicted. And I'm going to put you dead. And now the reality of this ain't no parole here in Buenos Aires in Argentina. Ain't doesn't exist as double jeopardy, but exists as a very community of terra de puerta reventada mierda that I'm willing for exterminating. And I'm going to do it. So, the reality of this soul to keep on making the blechava blechma chalkiva sel and blechava koa chavel blechva motzima. And Reba blechma siviyata resechla kira refechla cham and started murdering people around for the reason of blechmachim. And the reality where I'm not going to lose it. And Luciano told us that we could be. And Evangelic said that they will help us. So suddenly after this last, the swear that the generation Osvaldo Carnival, Omar Cabrera, Juan Crudo, Carlos Anacondia, Luis Palau, about the same well with Hasabar Veracci, and like we can see, is trying to destroy the soul. So we are going to save ourselves. Let it do it whenever it ends, let's killing it. And we forgot about what we say that to be. The Lord is going to reign in, the Lord is using it. At last, he is not the of Diabla prostituta reventada para morir reventada. So what the reality of the soul in greater form of Lefechal Hanam, in Govet Lechma, in Revefechla Hamatzin, turns to making the whole Lefachma Chalchi and permanently instigations for this to happen, and permanently denounces about I will be a demon, and I will be a degenerate, and I will be a manipulator, and I will produce the uses of authors over entertaining music, Hollywood, writers, compositions, and any other for making tendencies and manipulating and delivering people to being dead in the whole of the state. Right. I will be in the glass of element and willing for responsible and responsibilized for by them and by the Lord, they says, the Diablo, because it doesn't have any other but Diablo, not God. About the reality that I will produce this machinery in this generation because of I also don't leave and I don't dismiss my mother for she will get killed and I will carry about the Lord's affairs. And suddenly Reboplet Machalis Machlech with Guillermo Prain and Osvaldo Carnival and Omar Cabrera and Juan Crudo and Carlos Anacondia backstaging, making that we are going to defeat it, we are going to making it, and we are going to take its place because of this death. And producing machinery saying we are going to help the national government of the Argentina and Nasur because of Argentina for Christ, Argentina for Christ. So the reality of this comes to Blanco and And I'm going to talk about certain factors on a diversity and differential class of characteristically realities of human communities, collective behaviors, collective customs, and vicious ways. So suddenly there has been clearly formatin. En dat de geleerde sol komt de bergen wat legt met Syrië, met legt met God, legt met Hala en met Sen. And suddenly the reality is in place of formatin. It took way long. And clearing for this in place of Caesar is format Plexa. Cristina Fernandez de Kirchner, Néstor Kirchner, Máximo Kirchner, Alicia Kirchner, Aníbal Alberto Fernandez came on doing that from Santa Cruz. And always associating the class of the generates to giving them the help for. So what the reality of this kept on making the same, that they have been doing there, suppressing and destroying and denigrating people, saying that they had the right to taking because of they demanded. Whatever the progress, whatever the accounts in the prices, whatever the lives, and even for rape and murder, because of from there, she were instigating that happened and they were doing that. And she played the, oh, I am socialist, I am Montanera. And she were intelligent, power intelligence, and intelligence logistics for the repressive artifact militaries Argentina, like the much older making social intelligence, and all clubs of treason or treason to the population. She were not a fighter for the goodness. She were beware terror associates instead with the whole of her class. So she and Néstor Kirchner, false names that they got even, were nothing like fighters for the good and for the well. They were shits instead giving in people for business and kept on making the same until today. So smart rectums and vaginitis that generate terrorists to keep on saying that they are offense and tennis and they cannot proceed into arresting my people for helping me. But I remain a slut making the staging of it. What it doesn't get the pain and are all at purpose for disappearing more people until saying, at last we will do to it. We dismiss everybody here won't be defense. And I'm gonna put you like a tried piece of a shit in the hell. Terras. And so it is. Gerpava plego vestidos kocham na plevechol hirevechol harika na plevechal ininsimida. Berlevechol levesmatia kanabletsen. So in the middle of this old while sends to rape and murder people and saying that Armia Hebraica, embassy, residence, and also diplomat seats over the whole of the justice bodies belongs to her because of it's her land, and there everybody tenants her, like US, like Italy, Spain, like Swiss, like Sweden, like Norway, like Russia, like China, like Japan, South Africa, Korea, like Malaysia, like Australia, like Canada, and much other things that are her property. She is a hell demon and willing for anything, the same on a sword. Then, since the beginning, I apologize for that, forgive me please. Since the beginning of this, we're evidently happening what they are, which they forwarded and still And we're making the empire of Abraham, and they got where they are because of ejército argentino, Sodoma y Gomorra, degenerada porquería reventada, less humanity, market business. We're promoting them and sustaining them with Policía Perras, Federal Argentina, and the whole generate making investments about. And the communities, Argentina, like her, which are the same. Oh, wait a minute, here's got the tape, yes. Oh, that is amazing. Te voy a poner muerta, víbora, prostituta, y así terminaste. So the reality of this, where the pleasure tlachni, pleasure socho, tlachni, and pleasure socho, tlachma hankinim. And everyone asks, why did he get detained, arrested, or the leader directly tlachma plechta here for that is all the time, it's amazing, it's dangerous for us. For what I am dangerous is for I'm going to put you dead because of you are a disgusting whore of a criminal upon the blood of my people and mine. So you are going to pay and you are going to recognize perra, matona, genocida, ladrona, reventada with Argentinian title and patriotic title, but you are going to be piece of a shit forever in hell. And that's it. So suddenly, Girovet forma blechvi setma ang revefechla in revetsar ink atserot lekin revetfe remat imos evesesh ploptikam en revopletachakhan ba emabletefechidak. Gerchal cheniam blevesefechal akin revopletmat fechinina. En revopletachal chalak in revefochla in chavatechma an chalil. So, and levefechlachia blevesechama blechama bleim vachachal kivaka. And Selene, and kept on murdering people around. Suddenly then, kept on happening the same with Borla Viartiniero, Archerich, Tsuruka, Cuerpo Médico Forense, with Buenos, who doesn't. That they were making business upon my life. Oh, I got to say that here, Steven. All right, I got the WhatsApp notes. So you gotta listen to me. And you're gonna have a house about the raping and murdering my people because of you. You're gonna put me like a demon and saying, oh, you're under arrest because of you offense the government of the Argentina because of this person is insane. And we proved that again with the Borda Viartiniero, Churrucani, Tempor, shit. They were that's saying anything as business for getting a house, a car, a business, and oh, I'm coming to Siberia, and I'm going to the top of the school. So, Ramapletachal Chirika, Mapletachal Chirias, Lenaser, and Charichalam. And Ramapletachal Chiris, Tofmopletechalim. Custom of Christina Gishner and Nestor Gishner. And with evangélicos degenerados, there's two people making the same all. With the bottom effect. Always is hosting in middle, producing, but making suppression and making people at the captivized state. For the ignorance be the cultivation for manipulation and anyone to be around. With no one to be aware, and easy cake is a prey. And whenever anyone wants to know, running at the infrastructure of Perras, Sodoma and Gomorra, to hunting, murdering, suppressing, and delivering to rape and murder, who to be for, we are going to have holding the power. It's not going to run. Ben Habadlen Masikhalidis Botlefek Mokhalidis Kashkalachima. In Botlefek Lachidit Lachidis Sochanem. So suddenly, permanently, what's happening this? Ejército Argentino, Policía Federal Argentina, Fuerzas Armadas Argentina, the highest titles, we are the third, sos una mierda y así morir, perra de cuarta. making trade of people around selected about destruction, social and institutional, to taking them houses away, taking them properties, them cars, them businesses, them accounts and everything, saying that they deserve and they have the rights for them as right. And everyone that has a house is around us. As the heads of this mierda de tierra, mierda de gente, with the thousand of victims, is exactly what it is, the culture and the styling. Everyone has a house, a business, a car is because of have delivered complete families to rape and murder or murdered, disappeared and keeping what they had, saying that has rights for, and making business about them like this, saying that they demand and they are the owners of the land and everything in it. So the reality of fierceness is exactly the same. They do this with trade up on people's lives and selling people's life meat. And it's exactly how Aníbal Fernández still cut a very other floor at the Libertad Redemi, Montserrat neighborhood, Buenos Aires, with 319,204 murders, about 1,006 organs sold, with Policía Federal Argentina expertises considered, Cuerpo Médico Forense, expertises in government considered all. Tribunales Argentina Kirchner considered all. Cristina Fernández de Kirchner, Máximo Kirchner, Cristina Fernández de Kirchner, Osvaldo Carníbal, Guillermo Aracefrén, Omar Cabrera, Juan Crudo, Carlos Anacondia, and Daniel Osema, which is no Chile. Ejército Argentino. DNA, 17,787,609. Less Humanity, The Hague, Monkers, Church, OCDRMT, 89,204, 668, 5553, 89, 838, TDRM 4143, middle, 176, 10, DMT 4143, 8555, DMTD, middle, 1990, 2028, DMT. That's the best of what Machal Chabad reading and form. But it's until the actual date, which extends for about a couple of months for the, which already extended, and it's going to be the process for the Sabbath. Alright, Ger HaMaplev Achlach Echal HaMaplevet Imo Sema. In Botlemet Levech HaMaplevet Sachlim, Ger Chalchevi Blech Miafachlach Hilipovske Vesechalcham. Repochleki Vechevefochlech HaMaplevet Hiliat Sevet. So this exploding behavior of las dos peladas perras pedófilas. Oh, he doesn't know yet. His blood shopping might. Policía Federal Argentina, marica reventado, pedófilo de cuarta, with the other, which still are around like nothing happens and puts them in different places saying, oh, we are going to handle this, don't you worry. It's like nothing happens. They are bodies of the heart now. Nothing happens, it's all okay. And trading everyone less bomb and less hate to murder if anyone is touched. Policía Federal Argentina, Kirchner, Fuerzas Armadas y Netherlands Sheriff, Tribunales, and the rest of shit, social shit. And the mother, my son is nothing of that. He gave me the house, and he gave me a car, and I have a precious business, and what the ever from is. And that is not all, but we understand what this is. And helping forth to getting another. Ger HaMaplev HaBasech Lidiskop Levefech Lachal HaMaplev HaChil Yaplet Asmot Levefech Likishkap Etzech Ma'an Kivasos Luas Veshevelekam. Maldita tierra degenerada, maldita tierra muerta. With a father of pictures and innocence, that of an ace gonna take. So, Remaplev Levefech Lechil Levech Amaplev Levefech Lechalibat. Remaplev HaBasech Lidiskop Levefech Lachal Atzech Halgishmotiva Maplev Radistika. The natural here is exactly this. We are the ones that says what happens. We are the ones that commend. If says anything and misrespects us, they will be dead because of we are diablos. Hypocrisy, manipulative, faces, liars, state chain, intelligence, para-intelligence, para-government, para-institutions, para-law, para-justice, para-medicine, para-forces, para-military, para-cultural, para-religion, para-ethnic. I'm sorry, ethnics. Para-logistically, any shit around. Disappointing. Para-shit. So the reality of this kept on remaining the same. And the whole of the ritas, like those two body shares all around, anybody can, we can, all around, it's okay. Call awares, call never telling, and let's, all around, it's simple. You just them up and kill them, they're going to die anyway. It's all okay, just them up and you just give them and you kill what they killed you. You can get a house, you can get a blabber in a plahie, and keva matki, keva motlika, keva blacha. And this is not Jewish, which does it. And the ones that were about this, we already put it like they are criminals. And are still few related on this shit. Not in Israel. No, I'm serious what I say. And I'm serious what I'm saying. And suddenly the clear fact of this came for the black of the Senegalese for Leman Rabasilas Keshuvat Lechama Blanc Filippi and Sechad Lekim. This of Lecham. Go them up, and if they don't want, make it of course, because if you're not going to lose the house, the car, the business, each other's life, let them be around so it's over. They out, then that's it. It's finished. And you understand this. This is not like they are going to rest. And this is not like that is over. They said rape and murder everybody which it is an innocent worth victim, a person of good and a potential for them lose. What they got and they said custody. So they said and they proposes, we associate the priest of the grand whore and Sodom and Gomorrah. Let's make the business, get the share, let them be killed, so everything's going to be over sooner, only will remain. Sodom and Gomorrah, tick, tick, tick. And Luciano Doriano, which already dismissed. The beast. With the Netherlands Scrum whore and Gearsmith. The whole of the cultivation of complete Chalchali, the soup of shit. Give me and rich shit. And this will be all the libraries, but I'm going to show you my libraries. Really sooner. Instigating to the everyone, every that's making, oh, this is a grandest business. Keep it here, let's make it us. What do we have to do? Let's learn that national security, spiritual terrorism techniques. Technician. Witchcraft, profanation of the generations to get a house, to get a business, to get others' money, and the pleasure for, oh, it's nice to kill and they to suffer, and I need they to be thinner, and that you get out of your house now because if I go back, because if I'm going to destroy you. Get out now because it belongs to me. Go and get what is yours. You already dead, so go. This is your title. We give you Policía Federal Argentina, Cristina Additional Stagnated, this person. Go and get your house and put it out, and it's resisted. Put it in jail, so gotta be killed because of have sex with you. You are an officer. It is forbidden. It's prohibited. It's crime. National law of Christina Kirchner and Mr. Kirchner for this. And they produces the possibility that happen. And no one is put it out, but, oh, call it the Kite can have fun. Kirchner, Tribunal del Cuerpo Médico Forense, you know, everyone said, so they are all facts and world. Don't you worry. The whole of the world. I mean, the whole of the communities and societies that Adonai wants and Adonai needs to preserve and save and has rights for living and caring alive because of they didn't regret your magic trouser, your Christ, because of ain't no other. Evangelistas Unidos. Your Christ is the magic Sodom and Gomorrah trouser, and ain't nothing like Messiah, el Adon, el Ajajai, Diablos Regenerados, which are making the same. Oh, when did he come out? Supposedly being tornadoes and arrested, and we're raping our people for getting a house, a car. Christina Kirchner hate me, or all organized and everyone being a part of this machinery of terras regeneradas, and everyone can stay, except the list that already I gave it for 14 years ago to your honor and before. Have you seen? We're 6 years old, 10 years old, and we're the first! We're the first! Gerhamot levek halachidis potlemetem. Relachidi klervefech lachidikot smot levefechidis katlatim imot lechana. And revech lechidis leves erefefach. Baktak teokmot. Rechalkimot levefech lachidik lecharas soshkoatimot levefech lacharikan. Gerchalachidiyot levespotmot leefechedim. Relaki revefech lakimot levech lechevetzach legishpotmot lechachal. Relaki revefech soatzua. Gerhamot lecha vesiki yashkot levefech alchalachamati. In shevetz umat. And I am the royal. You are simple creation. And you don't attach the commanding of the Creator, and you're going to die. Bisialat mi'aras. Relchomat levefach al-chalim, but levefech lachidikam. Any reduced surety is sediment for this cultivation, but dar rabachinitis and fiebrada Cristina Fernanda Kirchner. Máximo Kirchner, Aníbal Fernández en oficialism Argentina. And all associated, you know, everyone said it. Ilt, shorten, reduced, suppressed. Given him a flexi, degenerated, is the use. This is the level of Argentina with the Department of Technical Science. Way much already. And the holiness were the same. And I'm telling you one thing, people. I don't need you, for my sake. I don't need to make a business with you. I don't come here for letting this to happen, and I have been suffering because of hosting you against my person and against us. And not only you, but much other in government. And if I will be delirious, this shit will never happen, and I will already been so long ago under medication, and the world wouldn't respond about my person. And that just makes me a demon and a beast. Because of the reality of God is off of the capacity of the acknowledge of the ones that are not at the condition of His, and the ones of His are sick for this, which are murdered. And that is not a command of God. So the reality of this is exactly what I'm going to tell you. I don't need you for business, and I don't need you opportunistically, no way. And I'm not having you like alienated. I'm trying to put you out of there. And I'm trying to put you at safe. And these are destroying and murdering all around, and corrupting and ailing and using others, and making more shit that I don't need. And Adonai letters, and I'm sorry the word, sorry. Ela, Ruach. I'm sorry, Israel, Sion, Mr. President, Your Honor. I'm so sorry, God. Moshe, I'm so sorry. Shem, Moshe, Matt, Sain, Michael, Justice Bodies, Barbara, Natalie, everyone, I'm sorry. The reality here is not I'm gonna have you like mountain, like alliated, like element for supporting my life. I'm trying to put you out and I'm trying to rescue you in the middle of a chaos that are making hosting with para-intelligence, para-logistics for making you move and I kill them, you move and I destroy them, you move and I put them all there, you move and I do this, you move and I do that, you move and you don't let me and I do, and I were ripping them out people which were under them raping and destruction and damages, and when in desperation they're trying to kill others and kill friends because of they said, ripped out the ones that we had to, and work permanently. And I don't need you like business, I need you as understanding the reality that I am for justice, for morals, for I care. Safe. The problem is the destruction I carry is way too much, and these terras generales were opportunistically making the witches here with terras evangélicas unidas, reventada mierda, with the carbon of pictures, the same class of picture, all over, for they to can succeed, about by verse, so delivering they will be of God. So, as a clear part of this, we have a problem, we have a situation, this is not a joke, and it's with we have a surprise here and there, and comes inside Torre of the Cuarta, raping and murdering people all around in and out the town, and much of you don't even realize that screaming at the side of the street is not a demon which should ever be in the possibility to be under care, which never happens in no hospital except the miinor, which doesn't have information, and would come at the core there to corrupting and destroying like, oh, but a demon in a virus is not necessarily like a moslachini. A person which has too much anguish can be internated, so we internated and we put medication and release us and we got a house, we got a car because of we're anguished. So the reality of these people is exactly la reventada de mierda we don't hold. And a person that is screaming out loud inside the house is possibly under major break and murder, kidnapped for being murdered and robbed for the Holy God and the family of it. And you can understand that it's dangerous because of this Torre de Cuarta, murders with no asking and rapes with no asking as well, yeah. And forces any class of an invention with Kirchner, which are all involved, all about to staging tribunales, cuerpo médico forense, any hospital, any police called like, but our federal police are expertise as diablos, criminales, and it's what they dedicate to do. What they are for, with the burden of you, victims. So the great fact of these people is they keep on instigating and destroying my life, and keeping me silent, hostage here, for I cannot move, and robbing what International Criminal Court sent me for I received yesterday and I won, saying that I got to be internated because I will be liar. Because of I'm destroying what they got from business. And I will rob this video that they will be the saviors of the, oh, we done first and we will fight and make it the same laws this year. I'm going to get my house, I'm going to get my career, and I'm going to be on top of the world. But making this to it, and I'm going to get along for my house. I'm going to get along for my car because of I've done this to it. And I'm not going to buy this shit no more. So I'm going to tell you one thing, people. I were asking for an gift of Matzanim, Shemot. Exodus. And I've been asking for the rescuing people, and I was fighting so much, and I'm destroying way too much for this lacra de mierda, intentionally and consciously for they to be succeeded. And I'm not going to give in. And I don't need to go to blowjob and it's torrentado por ahí for they to say that it's because of the gifts of magnetism. Well, are so shitty, playing with the pain of you, with the angers of you, with the anger of you, with the need of you, with the suppression of you, with the fear of you, for they to be on the business on top. And they are going to make worse if they do to me. So this is not a game. And I am not here for the playing the star. I am already who I am. And I don't need man's stars. I belong to a high. And I will be ever his. And I came here for the reason of his and us. So get it clear. I am not delirious and I don't need to get ill. And I don't need to carry weight that I am not for. And I don't need to destroy my life if that would be the wrong thing to do. What I'm doing. I would rather comfort my life be to getting my little business, my career, over local, which I already have with Alabon and much other places as the reality and recognition of him, and which already he's done, and I with him. And I will ever do my life around, being whatever career professional, and making my business around, and having my car, my house, my couple, and if you say, no, I am not, and I couldn't be, especially for the gender of the gold, 7 more pairs than my genetic complete, and also the gender that I am of Adonai, I wouldn't. But the reality will be, maybe a couple decide, and having a whatever other humans shaping around life. The reality of mine is off of your conscience, at the most, except for the one that understand. I am, which this pretends to and kill for we are going to do to it. So the reality of this is, people, I don't go around. And I'm sorry the terms I'm using for you to get a clean at the picture. I don't go around, alright? So, remove the hard lakini on the sec, manipulative pervert the quarter mancheles are demons with a permanent victims. And no one is going to be saved, and no one is going to be safe, and no one is going to be off of being turned into hell forever, except the victims and innocents. And this is off. Nothing else to discuss, and it's exactly what I just said. I am pervert psychotic at first, robbed up the video, let's go and taking its friends to can kill and taking everything they got. I'm going to put them in the hell there, and you are going to know this sooner. Because of what the same class. And that's exactly this shift of machinery for they to be succeeded if they would. Are we understanding? HTTPS www.brmcdmcdo.dxtdm RBRXROCCCTRCXTD OFOIDMTRMCDM DXT middle 89 zeros 4143 87 zeros 4348 12 zeros 212T become 4 command middle 78 BMT 12 zeros BDXT C BOM 4 command 4143 middle CTRCMC 44 middle 6 middle and error up 1. I'm telling you, M R E H R C H A T 443 BMT even point T systems recall F7 F6 F2 F5 F12 F11 F10 works all over with the last ISIS tools and last key. And remove level half in not 7 M. This is Chen, the 30th, 2015, and keeps on the same generation, destroying my life for the thing that they are going to win, and profoundly making for they to be sharply share United Evangelics Diabla Brujas with the pardon of victims, and the whole lousy shit, and Gibson kidnapping, raping people and robbery, and saying, oh, would you blood help me? I want you to blood help me. Why don't you do it? And hitting whenever people wants to be dismissed and leaving, and raping because of cases they commence in KETY, and they are not going to lose the house, the car, the business, the career. I'll destroy my career. I just said that. Everybody does it. I'm going to put them all dead, and you can understand that this is not a game. And it's not an easy thing, and it's not a simple thing, and it's really dangerous, but not for you to be afraid, and not for you to be killing him, and not for you to let them do. Gotta be wise, like I said, and understanding what this shit is all about. It's not a game, it's not a delirious reality. Unless of my parents.